Well, it's official. We have an official countdown on the calendar from here to late 2026 going into 2027. This Cybercab has officially been announced and shown through Tesla's event. What does this mean for drivers in general? Not just Lyft drivers and all that. It means they are coming for your driving. I love driving. I'm driving right now, man. I love driving so much, and it's so unfortunate that there's another generation of people that don't love driving. They don't like it. They don't like this. They don't like that. Like, I don't mind traffic. Yes, it is very, very annoying to get caught in traffic. And yes, with full autonomy across the board, there will be no more traffic. I get it. There will be no more accidents and all the other stuff. I get it. But man, I love driving so much. Like, I'm talking about all the way down to the day. Let's say there was no such thing as an autonomy, and I made it all the way till I was 90 years old, and they're on the 90th year. They're like, yo, you can't drive yourself to work or anywhere anymore. You just can't. Sorry. You're too old. I would still wish I had more years of driving, bro. I love driving so much. Okay? I've been through every different emotion while driving. I'm talking about at the verge of fighting someone outside of a car because of driving. Can't find a parking spot, looping around the parking spot a billion times, driving, running out in the rain to go get your car because you want to go driving. Just go cruising, period. I like this. The physicality of sitting here at my steering wheel. Now, I love the autonomous thing too. It does get addicting, I'll tell you that real quick. I'm just saying, let there be autonomous and let there be doing their own thing, but don't take this right here. Don't take this right here. Don't take me out the driver's seat and into a passenger because autonomy is completely autonomous now and boom, boom, boom. Like, no, man, like, please just let me be able to drive. For all the people who don't want to drive, let them just go out there and not drive. That's fine. I'm not saying if you hate driving that you should drive. No, don't drive. Let someone else drive. Or autonomous taxi it around. Who cares? I'm just saying, don't come for this. I know someone in the comment section is like, no, they have no plans. They haven't said anything about that. Trust me, bro. They wouldn't be sitting here putting all this in order if they weren't going there. If you watched that event like I did, which was, just let everybody know, it was an hour and a half event and only 40 minutes of was actually talking and showing the rides. That was it. The rest was just waiting, sitting there waiting in the queue to wait and to watch this event on X. So, my gosh, man. So, what he said on stage was that, okay, there's many parts of the phrases that he used, but this was something that rang true right here. He said, you only spend X amount of years driving or time driving. And he's talked about a very specific situation of going from this side of town to that side of town in LA traffic. I don't live in LA, man. I know, I get it. There's someone else that deals with that type of traffic. I get that for sure. But like, my gosh, bro. So that was one thing that he said. So I know he's trying to fix that no one asked him to fix. But okay, he's trying to fix that for whatever reason. He doesn't even live in California, man. My gosh. Okay. Then there was something else he said, bro. I'm trying to remember it. That's kind of like why I'm wasting a little bit of time. Bro, he said, okay, well, there's another part of this where he said, this has nothing to do with it, but it kind of has something to do with it. He said that if you're an Uber driver, that basically you'll be able to like tend to your flock of Cybercabs and be able to make money through this right here. You just go off and get a fleet. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, what are you talking about? There's no Uber driver, just a regular Uber driver that's going to be able to buy 3 to 5 of these things at $25,000 a piece. And just think, oh yeah, they're just gonna buy that many? No, they're not gonna buy that many, bro. It sounds good. Now, they're the people that are renting the cars from, like I'm renting this car from somebody right now, right? So imagine this person buying a fleet of them because they already have a fleet. So that makes more sense. I get that. But the fleets will be fleeting already. That's a system ready to go. Now they won't need you as a driver. They'll make all the money and have minimal repairs and have minimal things go on. And all they have to do is have a charging infrastructure at home or at a base or somewhere where all these little cabs come back and charge. Like, my gosh, bro. Like, I'm super worked up right now just because of the fact that I'm thinking about it in my head. Like, bro, they are coming faster than you think. They're coming for you to be able to drive. Have these little bots everywhere. They're coming for your jobs. They're coming for everything. It's straight relentless when you think about it. It's relentless. Like, my gosh, they're coming for everything. Okay? If you don't have enough money right now, trust me, you're going to have less money in the future. I don't think you're going to buy 3 of these Tesla things at $25,000 a piece and think you're going to make money, because he also said that you'd be paying, what is it, 20 to 40 cents per mile, depending on how many are out there. So 20 to 40 cents per mile is what you as a Cybercab owner is going to earn, okay? Like, let me just tell you this right now. When I did Uber and Lyft, I drove all day. And I drove at the max. I'm talking about all day. Drove wherever it took me. Long, short, all that. And I made 250 miles at the very max. I'm talking about the very max. So this is, see what that is. And he said 20 to 40. So let's just put it in the middle. Let's just call it 30 cents, okay? So let's do the calculator right there because I'm not really that good at math. Anyway, so 250 times 0.30 equals, that's not right. Is it? Hold on. My bad. Actually, no, that is right. That's $75. At that late, that's all day of driving. $75? Did I do it right? So 250 miles, right? That's the miles. Then you times it by 30 cents, which would be 0.30 equals 75. So $75. So let's say you have 5 of them, right? Times 5. Now you've made $375 in one day, for sure. You're not factoring in electricity. You're not factoring in the fact that you still have to pay payments. There's got to be insured. And I'm not sure what type of insurance you're going to need for a Cybercab, especially because it's completely autonomous. And at this point, we're not having everybody be autonomous by this point. By this point that comes on, we'll be in this exact same situation, but a few years later. Okay? Now that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is it is different and everything is autonomous, and you're going to need a grip of these to even pay your rent. So basically what he's saying is taking all the cars off the road and replacing them with cheaper, more efficient cars is going to reduce inflation, because you'll be able to use these cars, semis, and everything to do all the jobs that everyone else is panicking around for. Do we have the infrastructure, the charging structure to have everything autonomous? As of right now, I would say no. No, because I've watched so many YouTubers go from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast, and they say there's a patch in Georgia to, I'm not sure where in Georgia, like from like this patch that's like almost 300 miles long, and they always almost make it. They're this close to not making it. So whatever that gap of time is, that means there's still charging infrastructure to be inserted. So if you weren't at 100% or at least close, you could run out of energy. Because could everybody stop saying that, you know, you're gonna press the gas and call it the accelerator like you should be? Anyways, but I'm saying, like, bro, like I know I'm super worked up about this, but I feel like people should be questioning this or even thinking about this in some which way. Am I impressed by the Cybercab? The Cybercab looked beautiful. The idea looks beautiful. I would have loved to have been at the event and to see it sit in the little car to feel like what it feels like. And yes, it is beautiful. But like I said before, the future will be where you pay a subscription for your car. And that is proof. So you'll be able to ultimately pay a subscription to have, because like I said, there's going to be mass produced. So why would he sell? He said that you can buy one, but what he really meant is you could actually just rent one for X amount of dollars per month rather than buy it up front where everyone's in debt all the time anyways. If you want to really truly free the human, you're going to free him of debt. You're going to free him of all these things. Like you're going to be free him of being homeless, being starving. You're going to be freeing the human, period. So if that's your goal, because that's been Elon Musk's goal for a minute now, is to free the human and allow the bots to take over, and you can just make money off the bots. Like that's the fantasy in your head, and you're making money off the bots. Telling you, bro, something's up, baby. Something's up. Something smells just a little bit fishy about that. And I love Tesla. I freaking love Tesla. I want Tesla. I want a Tesla right now. Right? I want a Tesla right now. I would love to drive one right now. But would I want one to drive me around forever? No, I want to drive, baby. I love driving. I love driving, man. I know someone is here with me, bro, that loves driving just as much as I do. And to me, it's not worth giving up just for the sake of an electric car, bro. Like, bro, I love it so much. Like, I want to be able to ride around in it. I want to be able to play my music loud. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do driving. But okay, when I test drove, because I test drove all of them. I test drove every last Tesla they have up to date. And when I test drove the Model S this last time, I put it on Autopilot. And I'm sitting there cruising. And I found you know what I found myself doing? I found myself doing this. Looking around, not like safe, like, oh, am I safe? No, I'm just looking around like just got nothing else to do. I'm not driving anymore. The car's driving. And it'll beep at me. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, whatever. I got you. Whatever. Cool. I'm just looking around and stuff. Can't even wear my sunglasses at that point. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I'm just sitting there cruising around and stuff. And then it came to a point where it cruised through a light and just turned left. I didn't even check to see if it was free. Like if it was like, you know, like if we were about to get hit by a car or nothing. I just assumed that this car that's on autopilot, it's not even on full self-driving, it's on autopilot, and it just cruised right through the light, turned left like nothing. And I'm like, bro, like I just thought about that. I was like, dang, I didn't even look. I just let it happen. Me and my wife in the front seat like, oh, just letting it happen around here, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, I love driving, bro. Because if we was about to hit something or something was about to happen, I can go, boom. I can correct. But now you're just in for the ride like iRobot, and the thing goes on and you can't even do nothing. At least they had a little wheel you could pull out and do some stuff as a safety precaution, I'm sure. But now they're like, no, you were in this car with no steering wheel, no nothing. It's just you and this, and you can fall asleep in there. You can play games. You can get work done, all this stuff while your car's transporting you wherever. Oh my God, that just sounds terrifying just thinking about it. That's crazy. The only thing I can think about too is I could be out live streaming while I'm just spending money in my little Cybercab, just driving me all over the town until the battery runs out and I can just hop into another one and just ride around town. My gosh, bro, this is crazy. Like I think about it and I just feel like man, I know people are like, bro, you're just an old person just scared that this is going to take everything from it. You should be too, bro. Just letting you know, you should be too. Unless you got crazy good money, you should be too, okay? You should be worried about this, bro. I know it sounds cool, looks cool, feels cool. But is it cool? I don't know, man. Drop your comments down below what you think about this new Cybercab thing. And if it's a good deal, am I tripping? Am I going overboard? I don't know, man. I appreciate every single one of you. If you got a little bit of value from this or you found it a little bit entertaining, make sure you hit that subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. Peace!